the dishwasher's full, so we've got to empty it and refill it with more shit. Hello everyone, and welcome back to me, Ian, and aYaaD a Day, my author-in quest to right the wrongs of my tragic random story and become a better person out of it. Now, let us begin. Hey. Now we got a lot of stuff here. Oh. Why am I moving the camera? What? This isn't a vlog. Sorry, I just tried to be a proper YouTuber there for a second. I didn't want to be that. Anyway, so down here we've got plenty of items to go through and dry. We have our handy dandy towel here. I have a chest full of, a drawer full of towels. It's like having a drawer full of something, or like a container full of something. You know, you got your button box, you got your hat box, you got your box, which is just a it's a mismatched Russian doll's nest of boxes placed inside of each other. Yeah. Common stuff. I wonder if, you know, when people compartmentalize their compartmentalize their emotions, is it like a Russian nesting doll situation where, you know, they gotta, I guess no, it's, you know, trauma. That's it. Trauma is the Russian accent, because once you get down to, no, trauma is the city of Troy. And if you don't know what the city of Troy is, basically there's the modern city of Troy, and then there's all the older cities of Troy beneath the mod city. And to get to the older cities of Troy, there was this, he was a German amateur archaeologist, and you know, he was really obsessed with finding the city of Troy from the Greek period, and so he blew up the city of Troy. He found Troy, but he blew up too deep and irreparably destroyed thousands upon thousands of artifacts. No, not good, not cool, dude. Not cool, dude. You know, Total Drama, anyone watch that show? It was a pretty popular show. I didn't even know it was made in Canada, but apparently it's made in Canada. There's a lot of 2000s television. Total Drama, Stargate, Battlestar Galactica, that were, I think also Firefly, that were imported from Canada. Apparently it was cheaper to film in Canada to represent the United States than the United States. Who knew? Well, they did, because that's what they did. Imagine if YouTube flags this video for having dangerous equipment, because I'm holding up now as I put them up. Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. You know, I watched a video today, YouTube short, might have originally been TikTok. Ooh. It didn't do its job. The washing machine didn't do its job all too well. Anyway, I watched the YouTube short, and it's by this, I think he's the etymology nerd, but he does word stuff. stuff on words. And he released a short, I believe it was today, regarding the English language, or just language in general, and how there is no right way to speak, as language is a constantly evolving thing. Language is a constantly evolving thing. Any rules and parameters are set by fucking elitist classes of people. And at first I was like, what? No, we need. I was like, no, we need a rule system or structure, or else everything devolves into chaos. And chaos, there's no meaning. And if there's no meaning, what is the point? And that was a whole big, deep philosophical conversation I had to have with myself. I didn't have that conversation with myself. I immediately scrolled past to another short. Anyway, but I thought about it some more, and also read a few of those comments underneath the video. And the comments said it best, like, oh no, just put this off its track. Go back. If the language is meant to convey information. If the information is conveyed, then it has achieved its purpose. Now, I don't know about you. I'm no longer feeling 22. I can't believe I didn't realize till just now that I could make that joke now. I don't know about you. I'm no longer 22. I'm very partial to, I guess, that early Taylor Swift, Fearless, and is Speak? What's that album? I don't know. Speak Now? I don't particularly care for Taylor Swift, but of course, in my youth, in my younger days, he says 23, still young. The Red album and the Fearless albums, the singles from those are honestly proper jams and big boppers. I didn't quite particularly care for the 1989 stuff, and then much preferred Jack's Films version of Oh, Look What Made Me Do, and basically all the songs after that just kind of lost me. I mean, I don't feel like it's sexy baby Taylor Swift. I don't know why you keep asking me. I ask everyone that if they feel like sexy babies. I agree with the thought that the YouTuber Mike the Snare proposed. The Taylor Swift has won. Very much a play of the boy bands of music, which is probably a play off of something else, but unfortunately my cultural knowledge is not that up to par. Look at these bowls, aren't they lovely? Can't tell. Okay, some of these bowls are not the same brand as each other, but they're essentially the same brand. Okay, we've cleared out the washing machine, and now essentially what we have to do is take all of the dirty dishes that we can put into here, and just press that button and get it sorted. Unfortunately, we have to hand wash all the plastic bits and parts that weren't gotten by the wash machine itself the first time around. So this will take a little bit of sorting. I'm sure every generation is completely like this, but I'm part of like a smaller subset within Gen Z. Part of that transition period between the 90s and the 2000s. So I had both 90s and 2000s period television and pop culture references and stuff like that. And then I also got like onto a lot of, I guess, more niche things. Like, I don't know how many of you got into Lego Universe, but I was so freaking into Lego Universe. I think it's honestly one of my favorite games of all time. And I consider the opening theme to be one of my favorite pieces of composed music out there. Ba, 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 ba. Unfortunately, the theme now lives on as park music for Legoland in Florida. I know this because I went there and I went there for my birthday many moons ago, and I heard it there and I recorded it and I was thrilled. I was like, and then I was really depressed. I was like, is this what my childhood has reduced to? Anyway, so yeah, because I was born in 2001, I'm past, 9/11 by 8 days, but I can remember a time before the iPhone, when we just were iPods. I had 4 songs downloaded onto my iPod. The Beatles' Love Me Do, Knee Deep by the Zac Brown Band featuring Jimmy Buffett, Barbara Ann, the version from the Beach Boys Party album, the superior version. The single version can go rot in a prison. And then The Weeknd with the original version of The Weeknd with for the Ninjago TV show, season 1. I think I ended up watching about like the first 3 seasons. I might skip season 2. But the first 3 or so seasons, basically up until the point where Lloyd sacrifices himself into the darkness as the Golden Ninja, and everyone's possessed and stuff. But then he comes back, and then Lord Garmadon's alive and not possessed anymore, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I stopped watching after that. You're getting too close, because then you get to see the accent of my belly. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ha, ha, ha. See how the brain plays around, and you give it all you got, and you give it all you got, and you give it all you've got till you're down. See how the surfs work the ground, and they fall inside a hole they couldn't see. And they fall inside a hole inside of someone. Help me understand what's going on inside my mind. Doctor, I can't tell if I'm not me. Thankfully, I'm only probably autistic, not probably schizophrenic. terrible shame to for Mr. Holly though. I really like Telegon's music. They're an inspiration. Wish they made more stuff. Sometimes you gotta be careful because it's like a Jenga tower. Things are stepped on things on stepped on things. And it's just a big old mess having to sort through where to put what. Such a nodding and shaking my head to show my disapproval. Oh yeah, I was talking. Oh yeah, my big point. So yeah, a lot of my cultural references are very much, a lot of people don't get them. Because they're either semi-niche shows from the 2000s, 2010s. And people just didn't watch those. Or, you know, there's some foreign stuff like the Upside Down Show or early Yogscast. I say early Yogscast. I started watching the Yogscast in 2013 when MoonQuest came out. Because that's when I started, that's when I first learned about Minecraft. That was the tail end of my 5th grade year. And some kids were talking about it in art class. And ended up becoming obsessed with it. And, you know, started doing Minecraft stuff. Minecraft. You know, sometimes I wonder, you know, if things had been a little different, you know, if I stayed in one place, my whole life would have been normal, just a normal teen with a normal life and normal friends. And then another thought comes, God, how boring that would be. So yeah, even though this whole brain thing really messes with me sometimes, I don't think I'd trade it. I really don't think I would. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing this because I feel like we're about to get into the real Tetris, you know, kind of brain puzzle thing. And I want to make sure I get this out on the proper time. So, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ian. This has been A Year and a Day, number 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to flip off my British viewers. Anyway, take care and good night.